Former Lesotho Defence Force Commander Lieutenant General Tlali Kamoli and 4 other co-accused, including the Minister of Planning, Honorable Sidibe Mochoborwana, appeared before the High Court of Lesotho today in a case of treason, murder and other counts. The presiding judge in this case didn't hesitate to express his disapproval of the absence of the lead prosecutor, Shaun Abrahams, after the latter's team requested a postponement as they were not very familiar with the case.
Are you proceeding with the matter?
My Lord, I will proceed. Just
what you are raising
15 minutes ago, I was given...
What you are raising is the next inquiry.
Okay, my Lord.
The first inquiry is the trial on.
My Lord, the trial is on. I've just been given the docket. I haven't interviewed the witnesses because really, before then, everything was still in the hands of my other colleagues.
Since 2018, you have been part of the Crown team, the prosecution team.
I have been, my Lord.
Sorry?
I have been.
Since 2018?
Yes, my Lord. Even before the lead prosecutor came, I was already on board.
So deliberately you were sidelined by the DPP not to have access?
Because it was just given now.
You familiarize yourself with the docket? Since 2018?
That is so, my Lord. I didn't get it. It's just now it was brought out, my colleagues even saw the person who brought it.
No. I'm not concerned. They might have seen that. I'm not interested in that. What I don't understand is, Crown Counsel, since 2018, is part of the prosecution team, but Crown Counsel is ignorant of what Crown Counsel is supposed to do.
My Lord, I know what to do through experience.
Precisely.
And my mind also. Otherwise, the docket has not been with me, but through my experience and my mind, I know what to do.
With whom has been the docket?
With the lead prosecutor, my Lord.
Is it in South Africa, that docket?
It has just been brought here. He
time?
left it, the last time he came here, he left it at the office of the DP, the last time when we postponed to this date.
He left it there?
Yes, at that time. I'm told because it was brought. When I inquired about it during the adjournment, I was told that he'd left it.
So in other words, I should understand the situation to be simply this. Deliberate or by design, Mr. Abrahams and the DPP decided to make sure that you are nowhere near that docket. Since 2018.
It may seem so, my Lord.
Yeah. Now, what does the DPP say then? You said you wanted to talk to her about an issue, and I said no, but let's do the right thing.
She sent the docket because I talked to her and told her in no uncertain terms that when we adjourned this case the last time, the court had said that with or without the lead counsel, the case was going to proceed because I had been there all along and with Mr. Liputi.
Yeah.
So
it means you and Mr. Liputi are just passengers. In this case, you are not just being passengers or spectators.
I don't know what to call myself. Mr. Liputi came in here and then I think the passenger is me.
Okay, choose a better way to describe it.
For myself,
Yes.
Mr. Liputi came, but not all the time. I've been there all the time. He came when there were this
Speak for yourself.
constitutional cases and all that. I'm the one who was the passenger, my Lord.
Or you're the passenger?
Yes, my Lord. I'm the passenger.
Okay. So you'll now be the driver?
Now I'm going to drive because I've
Yeah.
just been given the docket, so I can be able to
So
talk to
you're going to
witnesses
drive.
and proceed. I'm going to drive, my Lord, and very capably.
Hello.
Hey, hello, motho wa modimo. Ha o sa ntsama, ke lapile hona ho. Fela jwale re tatile ne mafeteng ha se mona le mona.
What a boom.
Ka nqena ke hloka ho tshela phela koloi petrol e nyane.
Ke re o pote Phuma.
Atjhe modimo, ha ke sa check-ile oli o tsebe. Wai, ebe motho o tla etsa jwang?
Ha o motho wa Modimo, a ke go ntse o le dithabaneng moo. Pote Phuma o tla fumana sohle. Le ATM e teng hoba ke utlwa o sentse o tlolla ka tjhelete. Problem solved.
Bon, Luen, ha o sana lebaka la o stressa. E ya Puma Garage, dithabaneng ha Tlali, opposite Farm Feeds, fumana filling station, supermarket, deposit, o bo withdrawele tjhelete. Le motjhini o swipang lona o teng. O loka nako, phetha mabaka ohle nqa ile nngwe. Tshela petrol 93 ya Puma Garage, e leng mofuta wa petrol o kgothaletswang Lesotho bakeng sa makoloi ohle bophahamong peo re leng ho bona ka hodima lewatle. Fumana le Puma lubricants tse kgethehileng ho baballa koloi ya hao, engine oils, transmission oils, le gearbox oil jwalo jwalo. Tsena tsohle di fumana ya Puma Garage dithabaneng ha Tlali.
Dithabaneng Puma Garage, the new standard.
For up-to-date news, news on the go, Newsday has got you covered. Subscribe to our social media pages for the latest news across the country. Newsday, pacing standards. Furthermore, the legal counsel for the 5 accused expressed their readiness to plead, with Advocate Tlali further stating that in light of a recent document he has received, the charges against the accused should not be allowed to stand. Therefore, the case should be dismissed.
I have postponed my operation specifically to come here and represent my client, and it will be very disappointing if the trial does not proceed.
Well, my Lord, on behalf of the second accused, we denied ourselves the pleasure of going away for holidays and prepared for this trial. We are ready to proceed.
We are ready, my Lord. The crowd, we should plead and the crowd custody.
We are ready, my Lord, to plead now.
Your Lordship, I previously we filed a request for particulars, and the Crown was given an opportunity to go and respond to the particulars, or to supply the particulars. The particulars were ordered to be supplied by the 7th of this month, last Friday, and I was served with a 500-page response. The two legal files that you see are the particulars. I have gone through the particulars. The charges cannot be allowed to stand, and therefore, what I'm doing now, I'm working on the motion to quash the charges. Unfortunately, I didn't receive the particulars on time. I might just mention to Your Lordship that when we left, I had asked Mr. Abrahams to at least bring forward the supply of the particulars by 2-3 days. Well, he refused. He said he was busy in South Africa and didn't do that. In the circumstances, as far as the 5th accused is concerned, the 6th accused is concerned, but then we should be renumbered to be 5, my Lord, now. I'm not prepared to have him plead to this charge. I want to apply for the quashing of this charge on the basis of what I've seen on the particulars read with the original indictment.
The accused are charged with treason for an alleged attempt to overthrow the regime of former Prime Minister Dr. Motsoae Thabane and murder of Sub-Inspector Mokgaseng Ramahloko, who was shot dead in August 30th, 2014, when the armed Lesotho Defence Force members raided the Lesotho Mounted Police Service headquarters in Maseru and a number of other police stations, carrying out what they were calling disarming the police. The case has been postponed to Friday, the 14th January 2022.
He advises me that having perused the particulars, he feels that there's no need for him to plead to the charge today. In the circumstances, we are forced to postpone this matter for the purposes of processing such a motion to quash. The arguments will be on Friday this week. ordered that the defense should file that motion by the 11th, and the Crown should react by the 13th. I can hear arguments for and against the motion on Friday. As a result, the case is postponed to Friday, the 14th, for argument.